March 3rd, and it's a great day to be at Brown Middle School, where teaching and learning is our daily focus and being successful is our daily goal. We will begin this morning with our Pledge of Allegiance and BMS School Pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We speak into existence a classroom environment that is focused on learning, mutual respect, self-discipline, and sharing. A classroom where failure is not an option, but trying is the key. We are grateful for the gift of knowledge because knowledge is power. I open my mind to receive and retain it. Therefore, I operate in the essence of power, love, and good judgment, and will do my best today because I realize I am the future.
Let's take a look at what we'll have today for lunch. Our SAT word of the week is adversity, which means hardship or misfortune. We will now have our important BMS news updates.
Are you ready for some track? Come out to Grady Stadium this Saturday starting at 9 a.m. to support our BMS Bulldogs track team. Are you ready for some soccer? Come out and support our BMS Bulldogs this Saturday, March 7th, as they take on a bunch here at Brown at 10 a.m.
It is now time for our Fitbit Tidbit announcement. This week is National School Breakfast Week. Breakfast gives students 1/4 of their daily recommended intake of nutrients, which is why it is called the most important meal of the day. Challenge yourself to eat breakfast every day this week. We now have our news reporter on location for this week's educator feature, Miss Lattimore.
Thank you, Ms. Lattimore, for agreeing to speak with me and the BMS family to get to know you a little bit. Also, congratulations on becoming APS Middle School Counselor of the Year. The first question I have is, what happened in your life that made you decide to become a school counselor?
Okay. That means I gotta go a long way back and age myself. So my last year at the University of Georgia in the 1990s, I had to do an internship to graduate, and I actually wanted to be what they called a child life specialist. I had planned on working in a children's hospital with dying children, and that's just what I wanted to do. And I could not get the internship because it was full. So there was one opening for an internship, and I just needed to graduate. And it was at an elementary school to intern with the school counselor. I was big mad because that is not what I wanted to do. I didn't like school, so why would I want to go work in a school? So I went, I tried to be positive, and I worked there for about 6 months. Her name was Dr. Ann Rice Taylor, and that was very life-changing for me. I followed her between 2 elementary schools, and I got to work a lot with kids. I got to see a lot of the issues that kids deal with, and I just really, really loved it. However, I had already been accepted into graduate school because I had wanted to be a child life specialist, and so I didn't want to go off of the path. So I went ahead and I went to school and I got that degree, and I started working in that field, and I found out that I was a little too sensitive because I get attached very easily, and I'm working with children at the end of their lives, so that didn't work for me. So I made a decision as a mid-20s adult that I wanted to go back to school and be a counselor. So I made that decision. I left my job and I went back to school, and it just happened. It just became a line, and I was able right out of school to find a job with Atlanta Public Schools, and that's how I became a counselor.
Thank you. What are some things that you do or say to continue to encourage your students?
Well, I always try to put myself in the mind or in the place of the students and figure out what they're going through at that age. Okay, so I try to look at it from their point of view. I try to be more of a positive role model so that students can feel safe with me and feel that they can come to me. So I always try my best to be positive, to greet students with a smile. I'm a hugger. I'm a touchy-feely counselor because I feel like it's important for students to know that there is someone in their building that cares about them, and just always know that I'm there. So I'm always there to encourage, whether it's academically, even behaviors. You may be doing something you're not supposed to be doing, but we're gonna get you on the right track.
Can you tell us a little bit about your family and some of your hobbies?
I can tell you about my family and my hobbies. I am my mother and father's youngest child. I have 5 siblings. My mother actually graduated. She's an APS graduate, and so are my siblings. My siblings all graduated from Washington High School. Not me, but they did. So APS is just kind of in our family. I am married. I've been married for about 16 years. And I have a bonus son. He is in college. He is in his sophomore year at Mississippi State. And I have a 6th grader. His name is Mason, and he's about to turn 12. And I have a 3rd grader, Malia. She's 9, and she's in elementary school. So I guess as far as hobbies, I don't feel that I really have a lot because my life pretty much surrounds my kids. So right now my hobby is what I call being a momber instead of an Uber. And I take them, and I have to take them to all of their activities. My son plays baseball, my daughter's a cheerleader, so I am just always with them.
Yeah.
But some of the things I do enjoy doing when I get time is I enjoy watching TV. So a lot of my colleagues around here, shout out to Mr. Whitaker, Mr. Anderson, and Mr. Powell, and Mr. Dustin and Mr. Davis. We all have like a little TV club. So we watch a lot of shows together and converse about those. Right now we're watching The Outsider, okay? Ugh. I also enjoy singing and music. I write a lot of songs. I'm actually trying to get, I'm comfortable enough that I think I want to try to sell some songs that I've written. So I really I play a couple of instruments. So I love music, and I love to read.
Thank you, Ms. Lattimore, for speaking with me today. This is Kyla Evans. Now back to you.
Our theme for today is Help a Friend Tip Tuesday. Be loyal and forgive, but above all, love and respect. This has been Cadence, your BMS News anchor. Let's make it a great day.